Today is October 17th, 2014, and about 15 years ago, something terrible happened on this day. On this day, 15 years ago, my friend Angela Daly, her daughter Mariah Daly, and her unborn son Brandon John were all murdered. It was at 1346 173rd Place, Apartment B in Hammond, Indiana. Somebody murdered them, set the place on fire to cover up all the evidence. They found Angela. Her body was all burned up, and her hands were tied behind her back. And Mariah was found, I believe, in between the bed and the wall. And I think she died later at the hospital from smoke inhalation. Brandon John could have survived, but I read that the firemen found a bunch of balloons and presents in the corner of the apartment because, you know, Mariah was supposed to celebrate her birthday the next day or in a couple of days. When I heard about this, I was still attending Eastern Illinois University. But before that, the last time I saw Angela, she was over my house. She was having some relationship problems, and she was crying, and you know, I gave her a hug and I was comforting her. I was telling her, you know, everything's gonna be all right. I remember that's the last thing I said to her, that everything was gonna be okay. Told her everything was gonna be okay, and that's last time I saw her. Every year I visit Hammond, Indiana, where everything happened, and I put roses down on the ground. Because I think 1346 Apartment B, they tore the place down. So I just put roses by a tree, but I know that's not going to solve the case. So I decided to make this video. It's been 15 years and no answers. So I just want to say that if anybody out there has any information that would help solve the case to find out who did this, who murdered Angela, Mariah, and Brandon John, please take it to the Hammond, Indiana Police Department. Rest in peace, Angela, Mariah, and Brandon John.